September 7th, 2025, 2:47 p.m. on that eastern side. We done flipped them poles, so it might be western. I don't know, but I'm Damika, and this is hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, your portals to truth. I'm your top life force generator, and I'm also the CEO of Life Force Gen Z LLC. Yeah. So we're gonna pull some more cards today. But before I get into some more cards, I want to bring light to this story that my 13-year-old son, he was taking a nap, and he woke up and he was like, "Mom, I ain't never eating at nobody's house again. If somebody wants me to come to their house, nah, I ain't going. I don't want to go." I'm like, "Why? Talk to me." So he basically summed it up to, there's a child that's by the name of Jeremiah Smith who was kidnapped for about 3 years by a pale woman and a dark-skinned male in Virginia. They lived over top of a Chinese store, and the Chinese store was under the home. Okay, and so basically within his dream, he was saying how, that the couple I must have known them somehow or something like that. We ended up at their house, and the couple, and these are kind of like, he said, not fat, but they were bulky people, okay? And the couple basically wanted him to spend a night, or maybe the child had asked for him to spend a night. Whichever way it goes, he was asked to spend a night. And he said he was telling me, "Nah, ma, I don't want to spend a night." And he said I convinced him to be like, "Nah, you need to go ahead and spend a night," or whatever, however that goes, right? So he said, he didn't feel comfortable, and something else happened within the dream to where it had caused him to want to come and find me. All right, so he said he knew I was already out the door. I hadn't been gone for a minute or something like that, and so he wanted to come out the door and try to find me. And before he got out the door, the guy, the child, Jeremiah Smith, had told him, like, "I know what you're about to do," or something like, "I think you're about to run. You need to run. You need to go. I've been kidnapped. These are not my parents." Okay. So somehow he linked up with me, and the child was able to tell my son that the couple had put something in my food to make me say yes, so that he was able to stay. Okay, stick with me. So then I think my son was like telling Jeremiah, "Yo, we gonna come back for you. Okay, you got my word. We gonna come back for you," or something like that. So then me and my son, we leave, right? And I guess we go back to wherever we live at or something like that. But when we coming back to go get Jeremiah, my son said we had like packed our bags of shit with like weapons and stuff that we could use. Okay, so we go back to go rescue Jeremiah. We bust the door down. Something about the door being bust down, something like that. I could be adding words. I could be missing things. Okay, but we go back to get Jeremiah. Okay, we go back to get him, and we rescued him. Okay, we rescued him, and we ended up taking the child Jeremiah to his mom. Okay, and then his biological mother, apparently she didn't want him because she believed that he was gay, or she heard the rumor about him being gay. All right, and so basically she didn't want him. Basically we ended up taking Jeremiah with us. Like, "Man, whatever, I guess you don't gotta stay with her or whatever like that. Come with us." So the child Jeremiah ended up coming to live with us, or stay with us. At this time, we're in New York. He said we're living in New York, and Jeremiah's mom, I believe, was living in California or something like that, right? And the people the kidnappers was still in Virginia. Okay, so somehow we end up back at the kidnapper's house, because I believe it was another child there that was either about to get kidnapped or something like that. And so we felt like we had to like flee, right? So my son said we ended up fleeing to like California or something like that. And so I bring that up to say that dreams are very, very real. The perceptions within the dreams are very, very real. It could be Jeremiah Smith reaching out to my son, okay, and maybe he's asking for to be rescued, okay. Maybe it was a warning for us, not to eat folks' food, not to go over certain people's homes, and to just be on the lookout for abused and neglected kids. There's different ways that you can interpret that dream. But one thing I'm proud of is that he was able to remember it and record it and then tell it back to me. And now I'm telling it to you all. Okay, so Jeremiah Smith could, and okay, so you got Virginia, California, and New York. Those are the 3 states that I mentioned within that dream too. Okay, so I don't know. I just feel like I need to let that out, right, before I start this read. Indeed. So let's go ahead and welcome you all. And then we're going to keep pulling cards because today is September 7th, 2025, that full moon, the blood moon, the corn moon, okay? And everybody's talking about it, okay? Everybody's talking about it. Each week, every Sunday, we're going to have a different moon cycle, right? A different moon cycle every week. So I'm excited about September. I'm excited. I feel like great changes are coming. You know, I feel like the hard work that we put in is definitely going to manifest pretty quickly. I feel it in the energy, and I'm excited about that. So that's part of the main reason why today I decided to just video, not so much to where it exhausts me, but this brings me joy. Pulling these portals and just revealing truth, okay? Whatever truth that might be. Whatever truth that might be for me or for you or for any of these energies that's out here. So with that being said, let's get some of these cards pulled. But before that, we're going to go ahead and what? Ring that bell. And I'm going to try to remember to ring the bell before I log off. But I promise y'all, if I don't ring the bell at the end on the video, I definitely do it after the video because I'm like, damn, I forgot to ring the bell. And I still ring it. I still ring that bell, okay? So let's get the bell rung. All right, amazing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with some emotions, entities, and legal laws. Some emotions, entities, and legal laws. Damn. Huh. Craziness. Yeah. I'm excited about this journey. I'm excited about just life in general. It just seems like everything is starting to play out now and work out. And as long as I don't fight or resist or lose my voice, you know what I'm saying? Stand on what feels uncomfortable. Speak on it. I don't have to be all rah, but some of these folks ain't listening, right? They're not listening, and unfortunately, that's a problem for them. That's no longer a problem for me. Even though I'm in the same environment with certain entities, I don't have to attach to those entities within that environment either, children or not. If they my child or not, I don't give a damn. I will protect my energy at all costs. So let's get them 13 portals out here, because even me speaking to you all, it's like I be saying the same things over and over and over again. You know, this is a judgment period. This is a judgment cycle. Cleanse your spirit, cleanse your soul. You know what I'm saying? It starts with the inside of you. Then you have to clean your space so that these demons and these entities cannot attach to certain things, right? You have to clean your space. And it starts with cleaning the inside of you. All right, so here we go with the bottom card for the emotions and entities. We got our Adonaios. Adonaios, the Archon, he been died. Damn. Adonaios, Archon from 12 to Demiurge, he been died. He been died. So they're still able to have these illusions going on in the world that they created, but that's because their minions had kept it going. They're keeping it going in hopes that something's going to change. You damn right something's going to change. It already is. All right? It already is. This came in the reverse. Ma'at has the final say so. It came in the reverse. So there's, this has to do with justice, truth, law, healer, balance, connection to order, controls chaos, cosmic principle that maintains order on earth. Okay, my aunt has the final say so, but my aunt didn't have the final say so. What's going on with that? Let's look at that. Adonaios Archon, he been died. My aunt has the final say so in reverse. So maybe it's pertaining to the rest of the archons, that you all will not have any justice because you're not revealing truth. Okay, you're not living in law. You're not living in balance. You are in balance. You're not a healer. Okay, you can no longer control chaos though. Yeah, you cannot control chaos. You didn't focus on the cosmic principle that maintains order on earth. So you didn't follow my aunt's orders or her laws. Okay. So to you, my aunt didn't have the final say so? Okay, cool. Yaldabaoth, Archon, from 12. He got that Uno reverse plus draw 4. Damn. He got that work. He got that Uno reverse plus the draw 4. Criticism killed the cat. So they like to criticize. They used to like to criticize. They learning their lesson now. Cat bit the tongue. Alright? Criticism killed the cat. Well, the cat bit the tongue. Archangel Azrael is in here, whom God helps, okay? He is the angel of death. And you got help from God now. The angel of death is here. The angel of death is in the building. Welcome. He's mine, bish. The blood is in the stew. Ha. Jezebels are out here. The Jezebels coming out. This one is a female Jezebel. You know, males can be Jezebels as well. Dang. The confusion and the chaos is revealed. Okay? The confusion and the chaos is revealed. Yeah, that was them archons saying, "Mal, I don't have the final say so," but now you're seeing how this shit playing out now. So we got number 8, portal number 8. Oh, so not only did Archangel Azrael came out, he went and got the rest of the 7 archangels, right? The other 6, let's say their names loud and proud. We got Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Azrael, Archangel Camuel. Thank you. They in the building. Thank you. Welcome, Ashe, y'all. Ashe, welcome. The spirit guides are on the way. This is portal number 9, babies. The spirit guides, they are on their way. That is guidance, wisdom, protection, and support. Welcome. Welcome. A goose is also here, okay? A goose is backing you up. Be reliable in your own life first, okay? In order to move forward, don't look back. You're a fierce and persistent protector. You must persevere. All right, the goose is saying, with me by your side, you're able to go the distance and face challenges with faith, strength, endurance, and grace. Salute to the goose. Let's get it. Not the duck, but the goose. Let's get it. So this is portal number 11. They want us to debate. Or they're trying to debate, because we don't debate. We just say what we say, right? We don't debate. Debate who? All right? Debate. Debate. There's a dolphin here. They're trying to debate on being playful and joyful. Okay? But they have to understand that resurrection is here. Inner strength is granted to those who will have inner strength is granted to those who have cooperated. All right? They have shown that they are a representative of their higher intelligence, okay? So the dolphin is here to say, I am your vessel and messenger, guiding you to other realms of protection, peace, and harmony. That's what's up. That's what's up. And this is portal number 13 for the emotions, entities, and legal laws. No legal laws came out today. Sandstorms are here. Typically in North Africa, Middle East, Central Asia, and China. Some of us, we got haters all over the world, right? We had those that were gang stalking us all over the world. Well, guess what? Sandstorms are here. North Africa, Middle East, Central Asia, and China. Okay, because you were neglectful. Okay, you had poor management. You increased disease. We're talking about maybe the Sahara Desert, as above, so below. All right, y'all know they use those desert areas for most of their underground bunker systems, okay, and facilities for the UFO bases. Let's get into it. It's a follow system, okay, poor farming, prolonged drought. There's a prolonged drought ahead, okay? There's a prolonged drought ahead. So those are our 13 emotions, entities, and legal laws, okay? So let's see. Let's figure out who's trying to debate. And who is this Jezebel? Okay, so we're going to pull off of first, who's trying to debate. Okay, so we're going to get some community helpers out here. All right, and yes, I kept all the emotions and entities that I've already used and the community helpers that I've already used. They're still set to the side. They didn't come back into the decks today. They've already been out, and they've already been out with their energy, right? So we're going to see what's going on in the energy of debate, okay, with the community helpers, okay? What's going on in the energy of debate with these community helpers? Universe, please and thank you. What's going on in their energy as far as them saying debate? Who is this? Who is saying debate? Okay, universe, can you give me any information on that? Please and thank you, community helpers. There's a temperance. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, there's a temperance came out. Okay, debate. Temperance came out. All right, balance, moderation, and patience. Bringing harmony to opposing forces, practicing moderation, and finding the middle ground, okay? So they were trying to debate your balance and your moderation and your patience, okay? They were trying to debate on what brings you harmony and what helps you to find your middle ground. These names could be involved. Amelia, Ava, Mia, Foster, Jimenez, and Gabriella. Debate, please. They're debating about the 13th eon. They are debating about the 13th eon. Shout out to Ophiuchus. Hi, Ophiuchus. Okay. Look who came out just to show you, just to let you know who I was talking about. Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer. All right, Ophiuchus is the 13th constellation, the 13th eon, and represent the 13th bloodline, baby. Come on now. I love that. I love that. That was powerful. So now we got this Jezebel here, right? Yeah, we got this Jezebel in the energy, and we want to figure out what community helpers is with this Jezebel. Universe, that's what we try to figure out. Universe, please and thank you. We're trying to get more information about this Jezebel in particular that came out during this read. Okay, please and thank you. They planned the robbery. Ain't that something? So this Jezebel here planned the robbery. He's mine, bitch. Blood is in the stew. Ha 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 ha. That's what the Jezebel said. And they planned the robbery and don't have no regret. You're adopted and they know it. So this Jezebel knows something about an adoption. And they planned the robbery. And she doing food rituals to keep somebody that don't even want her. Right? Okay. The equator is here, bringing you equilibrium and balance. My eye is with it. This didn't come in the upright. This didn't come in a reverse. Perfect equilibrium of day, darkness and light. It equalizes day and night. Okay, here's the fourth community helper for that Jezebel. Hollywood got Hollyweird. Okay, this motherfucker think they on a show. We all are, the Truman Show, right? But they live in a constant movie. Everything is an illusion with this Jezebel. All Jezebels, they just Jezebels. Sucking and fucking. Putting spells on people. You know, the huge. Okay, so we've bounced off of The Jezebel and debate, right? So let's get some family out here, okay? Let's see, because with the Jezebel, if the Jezebel got you're adopted and they know it and they plan the robbery, yeah, let's get some family out to see if any family was involved. And then we're also going to pull the zodiac star signs and the planes on out as well. We just want to figure some things out and bring a lot of things to light to help these alphabet boys on out. So that we can have a smoother time in court. Yes, yes indeed. Yes, we are not fighting this anymore. All right, family, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, family? Welcome in the energy, all y'all, whether you're karmic or not. Oh, damn. Well, this one came on out. The Jezebel working with your mom. The Jezebel was working with your mom. And they planned the robbery about your adoption, and they know it. Damn. All right. Give me another one for this Jezebel. Who else y'all working with in the family? Who else y'all working with in the family? I feel like debate is connected to this Jezebel as well, right? So for the family universe, I want to go ahead and combine debate and the Jezebel and pull out family members for both debate and the Jezebel. Please and thank you. Yes, please and thank you. Okay, Divine Aunt came on out. Divine Aunt came on out. Can y'all see that? A Divine Aunt came on out. Try to turn it this way, then maybe y'all can see it better. Divine Aunt came on out. Okay. What other family members want to come on out and show themselves in this energy of the Jezebel and the debate? Come on out now, show yourself. Ain't no need in hiding. All has been revealed already. All right. Everything is in motion. Everything is in motion. Ain't no stopping. Damn. We got a divine cousin. A divine cousin. Okay. True friend. Shared trauma in childhood. There's supposed to be a true friend, and you have shared trauma in childhood. You have a deep family connection. You've established great bonds and sacred relationships. There's childhood trauma again. You're empathetic, or they're empathetic. They've been sexually abused, and they support and love you. Okay? Okay, so you came out. Divine Aunt and Divine Cousin came, and they fell out on debate right on top of Ophiuchus. Okay? So maybe this Divine Aunt and this Divine Cousin is debating whether or not they want to come forward in something, right? And speak. Well, it's not up for debate. Truth is truth. You gotta tell the truth. You gotta tell the truth, or you don't. It'll still come out, but it'll burn you up inside to not tell it. Give me something else with this Jezebel or debate. It doesn't matter with the Jezebel. Okay. Spirit of the South came out. Spirit of the South came out. They're trying to, okay, so this Jezebel energy in your mom was trying to mess with your passion and your creativity so that you wouldn't be abundant. Okay. They knew your direction of transformation and vitality, and they didn't want you to have guidance from the universe. Okay. They didn't want you to trust. They didn't want you to be warm or have positivity at all. They didn't even want you to be grateful. Right? Wow. And this is supposed to be in the zodiacs. But we're going to take that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's get some more for the family for this Jezebel energy and debate. Okay, because again, okay, we got distant family overseas that popped on out. We got distant family overseas who could have very well been working along with this Jezebel. And this Divine Cousin and this aunt know about it over here. Y'all got to speak y'all truth. Hollywood did get Hollyweird, but someone's adopted and they know it. And y'all know it. And y'all know they planned the robbery. So now's the time to speak up. Oh yeah. Now's the time to speak up. Speak up now, forever hold your peace type situation. Right? Because you all thought that certain people was who they were in the physical. Whole time, certain ones of you knew exactly who we were. And you tried to steal our destiny and take our destiny away from us. Let's get another family member out here. Oh no, that's 4 family members. That's 4. Because we got the distant family overseas. We got your mom. We got the divine cousin. And we got your divine aunt. Okay? And we already got one of the zodiacs that came on out to play, the spirit of the South. Okay? Typically around summer, affecting someone around summer time. Okay. Alright, so let's get some more zodiacs out, please and thank you. Let's get some more zodiacs out for all the family members that we have out here. And even the Jezebel. Okay? Let's get some zodiacs in the energy. We already had the spirit of the South. Thank you, please, and thank you. Thank you. What y'all got? We got a Taurus. Taurus, okay? Taurus. Focus on your stability, your practicality, and your sensuality. April 20th through May 20th could be relevant. They're no longer able to affect you or harm you. Especially if you've been doing your work, your shadow work, and you've been aligned with yourself, right? They can't do shit to you, no matter how much they try. It's just returning right back to them, and they still ain't learning their lesson. Because they're sacrificing their own bloodlines, their own kids. They're doing everything instead of standing on their own truths. Let's get some more zodiacs out, please. Can I get 3? Oh, excuse me. 2 more zodiacs out, please, and thank you. Thank you. A Libra. We got a Libra in the energy, right where that Jezebel at, right? October 12th could be very relevant. November 22nd through October 22nd, October 14th maybe. Libra, Raven, okay? Libra. If you're a Libra, your spirit animal is a raven. Okay, that raven is on your ass. Believe that. And if your man won't play, and I'ma go around and put that boy brains on the pavement. Pick him up. Fuck it, let him lay where I'm from. You see a fucking dead body every day. Uptown, don't shot at me, I'm throwing shots at Anna. Cause when she saw me cooking eggs, she thought I was back at it. I grabbed my keys. Oh, I gotta go. Got my motorcycle jacket and my motorcycle logo. Vroom on that Yamaha chromed out 1100. Let me get one more for the Zodiac, please. One more for the Zodiac, my loves. Thank you, beloveds. I appreciate you, spirits, ancestors, and guides, and the universe. We thank you. All cosmic beings, we thank you. They can see us from dimensions away. They can see our light from dimensions away. All right, so we got another Taurus that came out. That's twice that Taurus came out. So they're really heavily trying to fuck with your stability, your practicality, and your sensuality. And they like to use these moon cycles to do such things. They even traveled to where they can see the moon the most, and still ain't shit getting done, y'all. You need to focus on yourself. In order to save yourself, at this point, you gotta focus on you. You gotta stop focusing on the collective. That's the free message. That's for free. Okay, so we got some zodiacs out in the energy for those entities. Where were they?
In the freezer.
In the freezer?
Yes.
I blame the whole house.
I just looked back on your seat.
I blamed the whole house about these cashews last night. It was a test for myself too, because I thought somebody stole my cashews, right? I ain't yell, I ain't make a big deal out of it, because I instantly felt like it was a pull on how I should react. I knocked on everybody's door up there. I asked them if they had the cashews, and I genuinely felt like they told me the truth. Like, my oldest son was like, his face was genuinely confused, like, cashews? No. So then I went to my daughter's door, knocked on her door, opened it. I'm like, you took my cashews? She like, I don't even eat cashews. I'm like, damn, yeah, okay. No, she didn't do it. Then I go knock on my other middle son door, and boom, boom, boom. I knock and I ask him. He don't never really come to the door, so he talking to me through the door. And I'm like, yo, did you take my cashews? He like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So I was irritated because I was still blaming them because I couldn't find them. I checked everywhere except for the freezer. Come to find out, they was in the doggone freezer. Now, I don't know if they put them in the freezer, so that's like, nah. I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, let me take this bonnet off. Look at my hair. It's starting to shake. Can't tell me it ain't down to my butt cheeks. Y'all can't tell me it ain't down to my butt cheeks. It's growing back, though, babies. It's growing back. Okay, so let's get some ABCs and 1, 2, 3s out on these hoes that we done seen now. We got the Jezebel. That's not up for debate. She going to hell. She going to hell. The straight gate to hell. Hell. Hell say we don't even want to. Damn. Decimation time. Say less. We're going to decimate that ass. Say less, black hole. All right, so we're going to pull some ABCs, 1, 2, 3s out for the overall energy that we got for these emotions, entities, and legal laws. And then I want to tap into pulling out these family members and then getting some community helpers out on these family members to see, especially over here. Now, I'm going to leave Divine Cousin and Divine Aunt alone. I lied. I'm going to see what kind of emotions and entities they're in before I leave them alone, right? Because there's some trauma here and they're hiding something, okay? They're debating about something, okay? So we do need more clarification on that. Oh, what you doing? All right, the number 10 came out. Law and order is in the building. Law and order is in the building, correct? Yeah, and we got the letter J behind it. Jews, judgment, justice. All right, October, December could be relevant. Spiritual completion, law and divine order is here, baby. Okay, I'm going to get 4 of these on out, my loves, and then we're going to pull on the, we got the number 4, my life path number. DMV is under heavy judgment. That is the letters that I see. We got Demika. We got development. We got millionaire. We got mountain. We got vision, vortex. April could be relevant. Earthly order is here. Stability and foundation. Loves, come through. We got these synchronizations that came on out. 222 or 2222. What do that mean to you? Go ahead, say it loud and proud now. It means trust the process. Practice patience. Okay, trust the process and practice patience. I'm learning that. And I think I'm starting to master that. Just let things flow. And just keep having fun with what I'm building, right? With the foundations that I've built, no matter how many ideas have been stolen from me, they can never ever be you or be me. They can only be themselves, especially at this point. All energy has been given back. All power has been given back to the rightful owners. They are drained. Yeah. So we got partnership coming. You maintain peace and harmony, duality and balance. We got D, and we got the letter C, like D for Demika. Yeah, okay. And C like Christ, like Demika Christ. Hey, if you're not out here having fun during these times, then, and even if you have like a moment that makes you feel sad or just makes you feel depressed, if you're not able to bounce back from that, like within a day, it should take less than a day, right? But everybody goes through their own things the way that they do. But the way we're ascending is, it should not last longer than a day, babies, at all. You should be able to take that day to reflect on what's making you feel that way. My mouth dry as hell. I ain't playing. Y'all ain't even tell me with your funky asses. Y'all ain't even tell me. My lips crusted. Y'all ain't even say y'all quick to tell me they black. They blacker than a black at the black, black, the black, black at the black, black, black at the black. Cause I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm black at the black, 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 y'all. Where I get that from? What movie is that? All right, it start with a C. All right, but yeah, if you're not enjoying life, right, even with all the hardships and all the shit that's going on out here, if you're not learning from it, if you're not reflecting on it, if you're not repenting, right, if you're not surrendering, baby, you're gonna be stuck in this illusion. And these cycles are longer than before. These are now, they've turned into longer karmic cycles. Karma can be good or bad, but what is good or bad? It's just the energy that you put out here in this atmosphere. And all false energy is no longer accepted. Meaning, if you've stolen energy to make you look better or innocent, that no longer flies. Only your folk can see those illusions. And they don't matter. Right? No. All right. Okay. So we got we're gonna pull some family out. Yeah. But first I want to get some emotions and entities out for divine aunt and the divine cousin. I'm just gonna pull tool. I'm gonna pull a tool out on their ass. Damn, I ain't trying to switch these them up. They seem like they already been through some trauma. They just going through some mental shit right now, where they're debating inside their head. Okay, get out your head and just let it flow. Know that you're safe. You're only fearing yourself, beloveds. Okay, so we got divine aunt out in the building. Let me get some emotions and entities for the divine aunt. Pretty please and thank you. And then we're going to go on to the divine cousin. So aunt is saying that the banking institutions are under heavy judgment. So the aunt may know something about a bank, okay? And she's telling you that the banking institutions are under heavy judgment, okay? What else was with this debate? Give me a second, y'all. We had the temperance. So maybe the banking institution was trying to stop balance within a temperance within your life, okay? Banking institution came out first. Let me get one more for the divine aunt, please and thank you. We have a bat that came in the reverse. This deck is upside down, so we're going to take the bat that's in the reverse because it came out like, oh no, this deck is not upside down. Nope. Oh, we're going to leave it like it is. So if it comes upside down, it is what it is. So divine aunt, okay, the bank. You sent us the bank. You said the banking institutions under heavy judgment. And then the bat came out, okay? So the bat is telling you to transition now. But because it came in the reverse, you're not trying to transition, okay? You're not being sensitive to the matter, okay? And you're not being aware of what could happen, not only to the matter, but to you during the process of you holding that in, okay? You cannot easily adapt. So you're tripping right now. You're not nurturing. You're not the omen of change, but you could be. The bat is saying, I am the omen of change. I need you to pay attention and allow change to happen to the chaos that's around you. Okay? So that's divine aunt. Stop debating. Whatever y'all got debating, whatever's going on with that whole debate situation, stop it. You got to let things flow the way it's going to flow. And if you know something, then you better let it be known before it's too late. Simple as that. Divine cousin, what's up, baby? What's going on now? You done been through some childhood trauma too. Haven't we all? So what you debating about? Let's see what kind of emotions and deceit. In the reverse. This damn thing, I'm telling you that, but we're going to take it like it is. Yeah, I'm upside down. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. Let me fix it. Deceit, though. So the divine cousin is not in the deceitful energy, okay? They are aware of the spiritual warfare and the satanic forces, okay? But they're not working with them, okay? They're not distorted in interpretations of scripture. They are not the key strategy of Satan, and they don't refer to deception that comes from spiritual sources or influences. And they're not a false prophet. Okay, Devon, cousin. And this came now. They over all the bullshit. They are over all the bullshit. Okay? They're over it. As you should be, divine cousin. Keep moving in your light. Keep moving in your light, baby. You're going to be just fine. Alright, so now we're going to move over to this funk-ass Jezebel, man. This Jezebel and the distant family overseas. So we had 2 family members that came out with the Jezzy. It was the distant family overseas and your mama. Okay, so let's start with your mom energy first, please, and thank you. Thank you so much, universe. You are so amazing. You really, really are. You make me feel so comforted. Even at times when I feel completely alone, this is why I come to you all. Energies. This is why I come to my hashtag LostSSSouls, and it grounds me and reminds me that my purpose, which I am the mission, my mission is much greater than this bullshit that I'm still trying to let enter my mind. Or they're trying to enter my mind. They can't do it though. So let's go with the, what we say? Distant family? Let's do that. Let's do the distant family overseas first. Please and thank you. We're just going to get 2 of these emotion and entities out. It came in the reverse. It came in the reverse, finally. All right, distant family. Came in the reverse. Your mind is sick, not you. Well, you sick. You're sick. You're sick. You're sick. Volcanoes are here. For the distant family overseas. Oh, y'all overseas too? Y'all getting them volcanoes. The volcanoes are here because we command respect with raw power. Okay, we are unpredictably beautiful. We have divine power. We are divine power, okay? We are the cyclical nature of life. We are the divine power and energy within and outside, okay? We are the fiery energy that transforms through fire. We reflect and connect. We are wisdom. We are creation and destruction. We are divine anger and passion that connects Earth's core to sacred portals. Come on through now. Play with us. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, baby. Anyway, let's get this mom energy on out the way. Mom energy. Why are you so funky, mom energy? What's going on with you? You on that funky Y2C. Y'all remember that joint? That funky Y2C. Mom energy. Okay? Mom energy gave you up for adoption because you're a butterfly. You are the representation of renewal and rebirth, okay? You tune into emotional and spiritual, and you elevate from earthly matters. The world of the soul finds joy in natural life, okay? You are the world of the soul who finds joy in natural life, okay? The butterfly says there's a powerful and profound transformation and metamorphosis in your life. So I assist you in moving through different cycles. Come on through. What's up with this mom energy, please and thank you? Uh-oh. Her orange is upside down, okay? They wanted to mess with your sacral. They were trying to affect your sacral chakra. Indeed. They were trying to mess with your self-expression, your emotional balance, your creativity, your enthusiasm, your warmth and personal growth. They wanted to stimulate their mind off of your energy and promote artistic endeavors off of your visions and dreams. Damn. I'm thinking of what I want to do next, because we're still doing the debate family with the let's get some community helpers out for the Jezebel energy, for the mom and the distant family overseas, and to pull on that they adopted you situation. Let's get that on out the way. Okay, this card was the card that was oh Lord. So this card was on the bottom and it says a sociopath is on the loose. Okay, that's the first community helper for them. A sociopath is on the loose. Damn. Sucks to be them. It truly does, especially during this time. Y'all getting ate up left and fucking right. Okay? If not up by your own thoughts, shit me. Y'all getting toe up. So it's best to just change and focus on yourself and stop focusing on the collective, right? That ain't working. Second one. No studio contract, okay? You ain't getting no studio contract. And nobody should be signing contracts, studio contracts. I don't think at all. A contract. I don't even like that word, contract. What? Contract. To take away from what? Because a con is a thief. To take away from. So what does tract mean? Let's look that up real quick. Stick with me. Y'all should already have your notebook and your pens out. Okay? So, tract, right? Meaning. So, tract means an area of indefinite extent, typically a large one. A major passage in the body, large bundle of nerve fibers, or other continuous elongated anatomical structure or region. So to take away from an area of indefinite extent, to take away from to take away from you, your structure, from your region, okay? To take away from you, to take away from your forest, to take away from your land, okay? Those what contracts are, to bind you to them. Right? Fuck that. Give me an agreement. Or write your own agreements or contracts and have them sign that shit. Don't sign their stuff because there's too many words in there that's all trickery. It's trickery. It's trickery. Alright, so that was the second community helper. Give me another one. For the distant family. Chaos is returned to sender. Chaos is returned to sender. Okay, chaos is returned to sender. Yeah, because we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh, yeah, ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there. The first day of spring is the beginning of the year. And they know that. They knew that. So they had you focusing on January, right? While they did all their dark, demonic ass rituals during that time too. Okay? Human trafficking, child sacrificing, that whole Christmas shit, that's what that's about. Santa, Satan, whatever they want to call that nigga. That's what that is about. First day of spring is the beginning of the year. They have been working with Xfinity. They were working with Xfinity, especially with video surveillance, tapping your phone, Metro PCS. Yeah. Ali, Elijah, Farrakhan, Chapelle, Peele, Saadiq. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 8 community helpers. We're at 6 now, but we're going to do 8 because it's 4 and 4 for the distant family and for the Jezebel. I mean, for the distant family, and I think your mom and the Jezebel, okay? All right. Brazil, did you import more slaves than the U.S.? Under judgment. That's portal number 7. This came in the reverse. And it's already in the reverse. So this is the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this means you are deep in your 9 of Cups. This don't mean that the 9 of Cups reverse is a 9 of Cups. My reverses be you are under heavy judgment. Right? Okay, so this came in the reverse. There's inner happiness with materialism. Dissatisfaction, you have unmet expectations, empty achievements, You're finding happiness within rather than in external things. But you have inner happiness with materialism and you're dissatisfied. You have unmet expectations and your empty achievements heavily. This came in the reverse. 10 of Cups. You are fulfilled in the relationships that you're in. You're fulfilled in these, you're heavily fulfilled in your karmic relationships. You're at harmony and happiness inside of this karmic relationship. You thought you had the ideal family life. Your domestic life was bliss. Your alignment of values with those you loved. Well, did you love anybody? Love? Without putting a spell on them, because remember, you put your blood in the stew and that graveyard dirt. You put in food, right? Okay, October 12th. April 12th. I was going to say April 13th. April 12th. October 12th. Very imperative dates. May 25th. October 25th. Very imperative dates. August 31st. August 30th. Very imperative dates. May 21st. September 28th. Very imperative dates. September 8th. Very imperative dates. September 1st. November 3rd, July 23rd, July 25th, July 30th, May 14th. I don't leaving nobody out. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Oh no, we gotta get some community helpers out for Divine Cousin and Divine Aunt. My bad. My bad, y'all. We got to get the community helpers out for Divine Cousin and the Divine Aunt. Please and thank you. So thank you so much, universe. Let's get some, we're going to do 8 because we got 2 family members out in the building. So let's get 8 community helpers. We're at 52 minutes and 28 seconds. Let's get 8 community helpers out here for these family members. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, let's turn that on over so we can see. We got a 4 of Pentacles. A 4 of Pentacles. Okay, 4 of Pentacles came on out. Alright, there's security here. Financial stability. All banking institutions are under heavy judgment. So financial stability is coming. Security is here. Cautious resource management. Established secure foundations. Okay, frugality. 4 of Pentacles. The 7 of Wands is next. Maintain position against your ops. Defensiveness, perseverance, stand your ground. Defend your beliefs. Persist despite your challenges. Oh, we're sending that to you all too. To the Divine Aunt and to the Divine Cousin. Be strong and stand on your truth. Defend your beliefs. Persist despite challenges. Stand your ground. Be perseverant. Persevere and be defensiveness. Okay? Maintain your position against the ops. Lock horns, they not budging. Okay, so they've locked horns. They is over there beefing, getting into it. They have locked horns like a bull have locked horns. Okay. You know, sometimes they crave your negative energy. Play chess ASAP. Yeah, don't let that shit get to you. I'm trying to tell you, over them cashews, them nuts, had me going nuts overnight. Not in the sense where I was tripping, but I was tripping a little bit because I'm like, where the hell is the dang on my nuts? Where's my nuts? A funeral home. All right, because they're craving off your negative energy, but we've called all our energy back, even the negative energy. You won't feed off of that shit either. They love the negative energy more. Y'all seen Monsters Inc., the movie, right? They craved off of them being fearful and scared. The screams of the scared. And then Boo had to show them that happiness ruled all. You get more energy out of being happy. But they don't have any access to you at all. They're going to the funeral home. That's a place of enslavement of souls where they have done sacrifices. They know about it. That's spiritual jail. Place of illusions. A place where they can process their grief, right? Or give you grief so they can process it and take your energy from that grief. They'll even take that. They love that type of energy. Confirmation. They'll be able to do their rituals, whether dark or light, with their people. Okay? Them divine nine funerals and the chaplains and the Catholics, all of them have the same. If you look at their funerals, they're all worshiping deities and gods that are not of this world, that are not of them. They are very dark. Okay, the way that they're basically giving those souls of those individuals right back to those entities and beings, right? Enslavement of the souls. What was that? Portal number what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get portal number 6 on out here. The Department of Motor Vehicles have been helping them. The Department of Motor Vehicles was helping out. Yeah. These names could be very relevant. Renardo, Moises, Joaquina, Elsie, Salamatu, Rafina. Y'all need to practice the law of prayer. Y'all need to practice the law of prayer, okay? Practice the law of prayer. Look it up for yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 8. That is portal number 8. But these names cannot go unrecognized. Michaela, Monica, Monica, Tony, Spence. Yeah. We're trying to do heavy spell work out here, huh? So you have to understand, gossiping is a form of spell work, and even though entities are not around you, we still can hear and feel it. We still know. You're welcome. So now you got to deal with all that coming back to you. And now, because you want to gossip on lies, you ain't even gossiping on the truth. You gossiping on what you feel because you're not receiving what you want in life, right? So you're gossiping and you're spreading lies. That's a form of spell work. I'm trying to hit you on to something real quick, right? That's dark spell work at that. And what typically happens is, especially now that a lot of us have ascended, when that happens, right, it comes right back to you. It comes right on back to you, beloveds. Yes. We ain't playing out here. We ain't playing. It's been a lot of hating going on for a very long time. Some of y'all was placed in our lives on purpose. Maybe y'all didn't realize it or not. And we was placed in yours on purpose too, because we were your sign. We were your test. Y'all failed. Y'all failed miserably. All them names I named in there, y'all failed miserably. All them dates that I just gave out failed miserably. You were judging. You weren't supportive. You lied. You sold out. And you had nothing but authentic and genuine love backing you up. You dogged that love. Time and time and time again. You've allowed that love to be dogged on several different occasions. You've abused that love directly in their face by being bullies, cowards. Because y'all like to physically fight, right? Y'all like to do that weak shit. Y'all don't like to fight, Half of y'all can't even if the jobs were out here created to enslave us, you couldn't even fucking do that part. You couldn't even keep a fucking job. You couldn't even stand on your job at stopping the collective because you got too in your feelings. We knew that too, though. We knew that jealousy and envy, that shit was going to be y'all downfall. You're welcome. Chronos said, how you like me now? You ain't got no time left. Time's up. Been up. And with that being said, we rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that just may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions. Consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously. Knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they are all protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck you sent to me, and then it's sent back to its source because we are sovereign and free. Any agreements and contracts that we did agree to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are all cut and they are all ended. On all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously. Knowingly and unknowingly, we are sovereign. We are sovereign. That means power. We are sovereign. It is done. It is done, baby. It is done. And so it is. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, so you got to say that in increments of 3, 6, or 9 in order to make your manifestation, your dream, or your vision to come alive. So let's go ahead and get that bell. I remember. Let's get that bell ringing and cranking. All right, babies, we release you. We release you back out in the wild. Y'all go do what you got to go do. You've got your power back now. You just want your answers. Oh, go get your answers, beloveds. Go get your answers. Much peace, light, love, and darkness.